Hello, Instagram, invite everyone, come to this live. Today I will be talking to someone that I adore. We have never met in person, but we do connect in a way. So Layal Alnajjar, I think that's how I say her name. Layal is this beautiful creator that's from Kuwait and lives in Bahrain and has her business there, one of her business there. So looking forward to this conversation. Welcome now and in the future. This is a series of talks on creating your business, starting your business, changing your business, using tools to have the joy of business. And I have around 12 guests, 12 conversations, 12, 15. So those people are the amazing people that really are creating business in a different way and are all over the world. And the thing in common that they have is that they became a Joy Business Facilitator. We will talk more about that. So they create their businesses now using those tools. And yes, they have had business in the past. So I will be asking now Layal. Helen, how does it get better? This beauty. Layal, it's coming. Hi,
Hi. I'm so excited.
Layal. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. Very
Ah,
happy, very good, amazing, everything.
I know. You know what I love about you is that every time that I talk to you, you have this happiness, this lightness, and it's so great. Thank you for
Yes,
being.
I do. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this invitation. Every time you invite for something, it makes me so bubbly and joyful. And it's not structured,
Yes.
you are an invitation, Leandra. You are
Thank
such
you.
an invitation.
Thank you, Layal. Thank you for being here. So
Thank
my
you.
question to you to start off. So we are talking about business here. I have a little bit of an echo with what I say. I don't know what if you have that. Can
You
you?
have what?
There's an echo when I talk to you. I can hear an echo.
No, I don't see for me, there is no echo.
Okay, so maybe I'll use my headphone. Let's see if it changes for me.
How about now? Did it
Uh,
change?
no, I can hear still. Let's see if it's here.
Okay. I have
Hello.
a hello.
Well,
I
there's
can
an
hear
echo.
you.
That's good. Okay, let's go for it. So let's talk
Okay.
about business layout. Tell me what business have you created before Joy Business, before becoming a facilitator? Uh,
Before being a JCF, you mean?
Before being a JCF, a Joy Business Facilitator, what business did you have before that?
A lot. I used to do, I still do, which I still do in December, ancient sites
Hmm.
tours, and I've done so many tours around the globe. Uh, uh, Hmm. I used to be, yeah, I
And
used
it's
to do the four agreements as a manual and transcript and course. I don't know if you're familiar with the four agreements.
I'm not familiar. And my question
Okay,
is coming from the energy of you've always created your own businesses. Is that
I've
what it is?
always, I've always created my own business. I was a drum circle facilitator.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
used to be, and I still am not doing it, but still am. I am the same. I am that person who has that capacity.
Yeah.
Um, yes, sound healer, other things, many other things.
You know what I love about that is that because there you go through those different businesses, you create that and you keep creating. And my
Yes,
question to you is, what has it changed lately? Maybe for the last 5 years, for the last 3 years, with
five
knowing
years, 5 years.
5 years, with
Yeah.
tools, with a different way of looking at business. What do you see that changed for you?
The ease, Leandra, the ease,
Mm.
the joy. There is a joy with business and ease. And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
There isn't a single conclusion. Even if I go into conclusion about something, like for instance, when I started with the restaurant in 2023, I was when I asked the question, where do you want to be? What will create more balance to the earth? And um, if I was logical with my conclusion, Kuwait and Saudi will be definitely a better market financially.
Uh-huh. That's
But
so
it
cool.
said Bahrain, and I had no resistance. You know that resistance? I used to have that resistance between logic
Yeah.
and what I perceive.
Yeah.
Not anymore. It's like, yeah, okay, Bahrain, Bahrain.
So can we
Let's
dive a
go.
little bit more into it? Because some people here might not be familiar with you ask the question, you get the energy, and you follow that. So
Mm,
with you following not the logic of maybe oh, my business would be more have more money, more clients, all those other countries that you are familiar, you come from, but you chose Bahrain. So what is it now with the restaurant open and you have maybe a few years now on? What is the energy that you followed and what is creating now since then?
the joy, my joy.
It's so cool.
I know it is. It is. My joy, really. It's like I have more of me, Leandra.
Hmm.
And being a JCF and even facilitating business done different in any which way, which has doesn't require any prereqs,
No, no
but
correct.
even yes, facilitating it always makes me have more of me.
That's so great.
And that is that there is no value on this. There is no, nothing compares to you. I love singing.
Not a business again.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when you then now we can jump into your business as a Joy of Business Facilitator. Well,
Mm.
how do you see when people start a class, let's say business done different, a 3 day class, right? Is a full on, big old manual. You go through a lot of changes. How do you see the person first in the first morning or the first hour of the workshop and at the
Yeah.
end? How is it
They
that
have
this?
more joy. They also have more joy. Like it's an eye opener,
Mm,
really. And
mm,
every time I do facilitate it, I have new revelations, new awareness.
yeah.
And I'm like, okay, okay, just ask a question. You don't need to quit on you. You don't need to stop. You never, you never have to judge you for being a success or not, as you are being the success. That is you being you're being success. So less judgments in their worlds, more joy in their universes, more joy for me.
That's so cool. That's so
I
cool.
love it.
Yeah, because it goes completely against to what it is a business school, right? So when,
Mm.
in this reality, you go to college and you do your masters and business. So when we look at a class like what that, I also facilitate, but you facilitate in bringing the joy in business and you, hello, and you saying the joy, because all you're saying is the joy of the business. And some people might
Yes,
be like, I never thought of having joy in my business.
exactly. I know. I did. I ran my father's company godzillion years ago.
Hmm.
And as much as I love business, as much as I was suffering,
Uh-huh. It was
there is always a conclusion after conclusion on how to be, what's the right way, the right dress code, the right uh, the right way to handle clients. And even with that frustration, mind you, I love business. I enjoy it. I
yeah,
enjoy it. And then when you're bombarded with this reality, with the markets that be right now, you get less of you, because no matter how many people love entrepreneurship and doing business, they often go to the judgment and conclusion of themselves.
Yeah.
And they shrink their life in order for the business to feed off of them. Like the business is more, I am less.
Mm-hmm. There,
Yeah,
definitely.
that. And like, it's so funny, Leandra. My father's business was handed over to my sisters since I moved here and many years back. And the like the people who were in the Kuwaiti market and talked to me, they would call me and say, "We miss you. You did business in a different way." I guess that's the thing. Joy of business gave. Hmm, I want to cry now. It made
Yeah,
me realize what I was being is not a wrongness.
exactly. You being you,
Yeah.
which is the joy in business, the
Yes,
joy of
yes,
creating.
yes. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for Access Consciousness, Gary Douglas, Dr. Dane, and Simone and her kindness, like utter, kindness with this. And it's like, how did I get so lucky?
I know, and it's this willing of not, just keep going, don't stop. Even, you had so many years working with your father's businesses, and you're like, this is it, guys. You have it. I'm gonna create the way that I want to create, which is initially your own way with the joy. And then
Yes,
as you were speaking about it, like, okay, so there is a way of having joy in business. There was a way of communicating with my business in a different way.
there is.
And somehow there's this energy, especially in your part of the world. You are in Bahrain, you came from Kuwait, that there's a lot of this passing on the business. And I had that in Brazil. I grew up with my father's business
Yeah.
and taking care of that. And there was a point I had to say goodbye and create my own. And
Uh-huh.
but you spoke about this pressure that we have. And what
For a
else
woman
is,
in
yeah.
contracts, I was the only woman in the contracts business.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I supply airports, malls, everything. And I did the quotation for them. And I went to the sites and I was the only woman,
And
literally.
and how did you feel at the time? Were you like, no, I wouldn't say you're like a take a back. You're like, yes, I am here and this is what I do and this is who I am, or how
Yeah,
was
and
it?
I enjoyed it. I loved it. I loved the side of business. Then the structures hit me, and I say, "Ooh, that, that, no."
The whole structure of the world that you were in, and then that's where, or
Yeah,
more than
it's
that.
not. I can't say the world that I was in. I was really well embraced. Like we used to
Mm-hmm.
handle grow away. I don't know the faucets,
The faucet.
which is a German brand, and
Uh-huh.
they were so happy that I'm doing all that I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
And then there is the local market where people think, what would she know?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what would she know?
And you
And
knew.
that, yeah,
Mm.
that was even that. I used to bank on it. I used to wait for that judgment.
And what would you do?
I,
Even
like I
without the
say,
tools, I could say,
without the tools, I used to bank on it. Really, really make more
interesting
of
point of
me.
view. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
to make more of me, more of me. Yes, yes, I am that, and I know more than you.
That's so cool. So for everyone that's watching here, and I'm so grateful so many people are joining, and I know they come from, knowing you as well.
No, thank
And
you.
so many people there that could be in this situation now with a family business or their businesses not being joyful. What questions would you say they could use and how they could look at themselves for a change that it is possible?
You know what? The first question: what do I know that nobody else knows? What do I know here that no one else has? I was like, this is my go-to question. What do I know? What am I aware of? What can I do, be, and have to create something totally? that has no reference points of what, whomever, whatever, wherever.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and really destroyed the. Oh, but I don't know, because we are
Yeah.
unfortunately we're not empowered to know that we know.
We were literally like trained like dogs. I love dogs. Okay, we're trained like dogs to never know. That
Yeah.
if you say I don't know, you'll be less liable. And your liability for losing will be less. So I didn't know. I didn't know it was like this. But what if we knew everything?
Exactly, and you empower yourself day by day to know that you know. And then even if,
Yes.
whoever's here, because this energy is coming up, even if you're like, well, where do I start? You can even start from, buying
Yeah,
the Joy Business book or joining a class on business. There's no prereqs,
absolutely.
as you
Or
said.
just asking a question.
Asking a question, what do I know?
Any
And
question. What do I know? What can I be? What can I be here that can change everything?
yeah, yeah. And follow that knowing. That's what you're bringing is
Yes,
that follow that even if you're not empowered, even if people say, just give me the
you're wrong.
answers. Yeah, you're
Even
wrong.
people say you're wrong, you're bad, you're ugly, you don't know business, you have no clue about business. Even.
Yes. Stop that thinking and go, what
Yeah.
do I know? What can I
A-
create here?
And you know what, Leandra? No matter
Mm,
how long it takes, like I know it'll be. I know from me, like I could have sleepless nights because of a comment, a judgment that I bought from someone else.
exactly.
It's okay. The minute you listen to this or you remember this, whether after an hour, a day, a year, stop and go again to the question. We all know. We
Hmm.
know a lot more than we think.
And to me, you creating your restaurant where you thought and you knew that would create more for you and for the people for for Earth. That's an example of putting
Has
that
nothing to
question.
do with money. It has
No,
nothing to do with
no.
any of that.
It's to do
Yeah.
with your knowing the questions that you had before starting it and then following that, right? Because
Yes.
it's not, oh, my restaurant is full, and it's more than that. It's that energy, is that, that knowing that even with no answers, you
Nothing.
follow through.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm here. I'm talking to you from the restaurant.
I know it looks beautiful.
Yeah, and it is beautiful. It's a beautiful space. Even when I do my classes from here, it's like,
Oh my God. And having food made by you, that is amazing.
oh,
So
thank you. Yes, yes. I love my food. I can't deny that. I have very, very, very nourishing food. And I love
ah,
it.
lovely. So Shiny Nada is asking, but why do we keep feeling that we are limited in some areas?
Easy. For me,
Mm,
easy. I would really ask if we have the tools and if you have the tools, Shiny Nada, just if you know, it means that you also know about everyone else's point of view. You know, you're aware of them, and we keep holding on to other people's points of view as if they were ours, as if they're real.
yeah.
So just
So,
ask, what's mine? Where am I here? In that, like we leave ourselves in a computation of others,
mm,
and we deny our awareness, deny our knowing for the sake of someone else's point of view. And there are many. There are many.
yeah, so in Access Consciousness, we learned that 98% of your thoughts, feelings, emotions does not even belong to you. That's how
And
we are
points of view.
connected in points of view. We are connected to others. So that's where Layal is bringing up, really, is this yours? You can even ask those questions. Is this mine? This feeling, or is this what I have in my body now? And follow all the questions that Layal brought. That's a great way of being with that.
Thank you. And here is the thing. I would ask, where is my reality? Is that my reality? Really?
Mm,
And the
yes.
thing is, and like like in access consciousness, it's not just access consciousness.
No.
It's you
No.
being you. And that's doesn't, it's not about a school. Even if whatever you are following, going to, what if we just become ourselves?
Mm-hmm.
And the tools of access consciousness are really, they're very acoustic to the universe.
And
Not
they are,
me, you.
yeah.
It's not a people's thing. It's ev- everything, the universe.
Yeah, it's
Like
the
a
creation for
child.
everyone, not only for me. So, when we
Yes,
talk about those tools, is that, it's a way that you can have more of you. How? By, asking those questions, by having another
absolutely.
way of looking at your business, another way of dealing with such situations. I love the pragmatism that we learn that we can follow through, having
Absolutely.
those
Not a
ways. Yeah,
not
tell
a
me.
day goes by that I'm not grateful for Gary Douglas, Dane here, and Simone. Not a day in access consciousness tools. Because I doubt that there is a single being below the age of 6, even not 2, that didn't use those tools and be those tools until they forgot them somewhere in time.
Yeah, they were there
Those,
because we,
yeah,
we were there.
definitely. I mean, as a child, what do you mean, Mama? What is this? That's my question. What is this? What are you talking about? Explain. Tell me. Answer me. What do you mean there is no money? There is money.
There's money. There's money. It's easy.
Go bring money. So it's a child's question,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
before being corrupted by thought.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And by what whoever you had around you brought into you, and like, oh, so I will stop that. So I will listen to that. And that to me,
Yes,
it's definitely how we. Gary Douglas says your life is your business, your business is your life. So what if you can take care of more of yourself, and with that, with being more in question, know that create your
yes.
business in a way that you can create.
Create your life.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
And Leandra, I have to say something, Leandra. Your hair. I love your hair like this. I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank you.
I'm loving it.
Be yourself. Just embrace the
Yes,
gray.
yes.
Let it
You
grow.
know that you inspired me. I stopped dyeing my hair.
How does it get any
How
better?
does it? How does it? And I just stopped brushing it also.
So it's curly like mine, maybe. You will know
Yeah, it
when you
is. It
see
is. It is.
it.
I did it just for you today. But yes, I stopped brushing, stopped
Mhm.
dyeing.
Well, how does it get any better? And this is it. Is you really, when I was like, well, first of all, my body was not happy with the dyeing. It was itchy. I was like, what? I just let it be and see how it goes and just be who I am really. And if we can, as you're doing now, you're following that. The more you are yourself, the less you will listen to whatever, points of view others have. It's not even yours. I'm loving my hair as well.
I
So
know.
how does it get any better?
It's really shiny. Like a crown on your head.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm always like when we go into classes or calls and I would see Leandra and her hair, I say, oh. And that is me desiring, and my hair desire, my body desiring something else. So yes,
Exactly. Well, I'm
yes,
happy I received that. And Shine
uh,
saying thank you so much. And Asa also grateful for you both. Amazing being. We are grateful for you. So, Layal,
yes.
before we go, anything else you'd like to add? Any question, anything that you see that would create more for anyone that's here and everyone?
And there was a question that Gary Douglas gave me when I asked him about the restaurant a few months, many months back. And he said, ask, what can I do, for this to be the most successful thing ever?
Oh,
Now, that question is not a competition. You asking for success, and the most successful thing ever is not you competing with someone else. You're just competing with you. and you're drawing on the energies of the universe to contribute to wherever you are and whatever you're doing. So, what can you all do and be to be the most successful ever in everything you do?
Yeah. Yeah. And I love
Yeah.
that it's not being competition, but like outcreate yourself, really. What you created yesterday,
Yes.
what can you create
Yes.
more today?
Yes.
Love that. And there's so many people saying that we look alike. I love that.
Well, apparently we have a long relationships, and we've done so many lives before, and I adore her. I really adore her. So yes,
Yes, even though we were in this lifetime, we were born in very different areas. I was
I
born in
know.
Brazil. When you create, yes, I love that we can look alike and we have the same with our
Yes.
ourselves, our energy, and our bodies.
And what
Thank
if
you.
they were aware of energy more than
Exactly.
anything else? Ah, I'm so grateful for
It's
this,
calling me.
really.
Thank you so much for this time. I
Thank
know
you,
that you're
love.
so
Thank
busy there
you.
and for this
Thank you.
conversation. Yeah, and tell me something. Do you have any business, any class on Joy Business coming up?
Not now. Now I have the ancient Egypt tour coming up in
Ooh,
December on
that
the
sounds
15th. After that, in February, I have a Joy of Business class, a business done different class. Yes.
great. So everyone that's here, you can go into Layal's page. That will be there, you know, and her
Yeah.
Instagram, and what would it take for us to really create a different way of looking at business
Yes.
and joy of
Yes.
business around the world. Thank
And
you.
enjoy our lives. That's
Exactly.
part of it.
Exactly. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Layal.
love. Thank you. Thank
Big
you so
kiss.
much. Thank you.
Take
Mwah.
care. Bye.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Thank you.
Bye.